Hi, I'm Mike Malloy, and I'm calling this video Last Sec Tech. If you want to use technology in your class, but you find yourself with not a lot of time to prepare it or learn about the technology, this video is for you. I've got 5 tools. They should take less than 5 minutes to get going. Google Forms is a great way to get a lot of formative feedback from students online. Select a template or a blank form and start by adding the title of the form. Then add your questions. Make sure to select the type of answer you want to get. I'll select short answer for this particular question. Then, when you're done, click on the I to see a preview of the form. There are also various options, but you don't need to really change any of these for a basic form. So, when you're done, just click on Send to get the link and the embed code. And that's it. After your students respond, you'll see this responses collected here. DotStorming is an online corkboard that you can use to have your students post comments, ideas, answers to prompts, or any other low-stakes writing you have in your class. The site also allows for them to comment on each other's posts and rank posts, so it's a good tool for brainstorming activities. Once you've created an account, click on Add Topic to create your board. You'll need to add a title and a description. In this case, I'll make the title of the board a question, and I'll type up some directions in the description. You can also alter a few settings at this point if you want, including determining how many times participants can vote. Once you've created the board, students can add an idea or an image. Up here is where you can add an image or an idea to the board. Click on Share to get the link or the embed code. Watch Together is where a group of people can chat while simultaneously watching a YouTube video. It can work synchronously or asynchronously. I'm going to create a room here and put my name in to show you quickly how it works. It picks a video at random, but at the bottom of the screen you can search for a video. So I'll look for my favorite Muppets video. The video will play on the left of the screen while participants can chat on the right. To give you a sense of how it works, I'm going to post a question in the chat. And then I'm going to take the link and I'm going to enter the chat using a different browser so you can see how it would look with 2 people. So I'll load it up in Firefox here. Add a second nickname. And post an answer to the question. Now, there are some settings here that you can toy with. You might need to create an account for some of them to work. For example, the temporary room will be deleted after 24 hours. If you wanted to last, say, a week-long module, you'd have to create an account to do that. But you can share the link with your students once you're done. Voki is a really easy way to create a quick avatar. You can use it to introduce a weekly module, share a bit of information for your students, or post something else in a visual way that gives your online site a little more flair. You can create what type of avatar you want. I'll click an animal. And then with some characters, you can change the hair, the clothing, what they're wearing, what jewelry they have. Eventually, you have to add some text, either audio through a microphone, or I usually just type in some text. So I'll type in an introductory piece of information here, the kind of thing that maybe I'd share with students. There is a 30-second time limit to these avatars. So it's just for sharing a short bit of information. You can't post a lot in here. You can change the language, you can change the type of voice it is, male or female, what kind of accent they have, and you can also change the background. Once you're done, just click Publish to get an embed code and a link. The last tech tool I'm going to share with you is called Today's Meet. It's a really quick way to create a chat room for your class. They call these back channels. This could be a chat room that's operating in the background during a face-to-face class, but you can also set it to be open for a day or even a week or even a month if you have something that you want your students to be participating in over a longer period of time. I accidentally put the question for my chat room under where I was supposed to put my nickname, so I'll get rid of that. You have to enter the room by typing in your name. And where it says message is where you're supposed to put your question. Then share this link with your students and they can enter. They'll have to enter in their name or a nickname for themselves. And then they can enter your chat, your questions, or you can chat in some other way on this board. So today's Meet usually is something I use in my face-to-face class. I'll post a question on a reading, or when we're doing some writing, I'll have them post different answers. It's a good way for groups to maybe share out, but it's really quick and easy to use, so give it a try.